How's it going, everyone? And welcome to another Huel review. If you're new to this channel, new to my videos, I do a lot of different Huel reviews. At this point, I've done several different ones talking about everything from their hot and savory meals to their meal replacements. And today we are going to be talking about their bars. This one in particular is the Virgin 3.1 bar. And so let's jump into it. A little bit of a recap for Huel in general. If you order from them for the first time, they'll give you a couple of essential things. For instance, a shaker bottle if you're doing their protein or their meal replacements. They'll give you scoops, a cup if you're doing the hot and savory, stuff like that. Another thing that they'll do for your first time is they'll actually give you a free t-shirt. And I'm unironically wearing this t-shirt for this video because if there was ever any question that if I was sponsored by them or not, this is definitely the answer. I'm not sponsored because I've had a couple of these bars and they all stink. All right. So the flavors that they've got seem like they'd be really good. They've got salted caramel, peanut butter, chocolate, coffee caramel, chocolate orange, and raspberry white chocolate. Of these, I've tried the raspberry white chocolate and the salted caramel, and this one here that I'm going to be trying for the first time is their peanut butter. I imagine I'm gonna not like this one either, so I'm gonna be talking about flavor and texture and all that fun stuff later. But before getting into that, I will say and give credit to Huel about these bars about a few different things. Mainly about what they've got inside of it. All right, so I'm going to just read off of the website itself how Huel describes this bar. They say, a filling and delicious nutritional complete snack, perfect for any time of the day. A 200 calorie per bar, naturally gluten-free, another good thing. Huel bars provide a balance of carbohydrates, protein, essential fats, fiber, phytonutrients, and all 27 essential vitamins and minerals. All right, so a couple of things in there. Everything from Huel, if you're unaware, is gluten-free and vegan. Gluten-free helps out a lot of people. Vegan, I'm not into myself, but also opens the door for a lot more people. And their stuff is mostly great anyway, so I don't care about that if it is or isn't. So, vegan, gluten-free, check. All right. 200 calories for a bar. If you're counting calories, I guess that's probably a little bit high for what is not a meal replacement. However, if you're not counting calories, it's not a bad thing considering all that you get out of it. Everything in Huel, all their meals, they always boast about their 27 essential vitamins and minerals. Everything they've got basically has everything in there. Let's see here. This does not say it easily. Hold on, give me a second here. I'm sure I can find their bragging about their vitamins and minerals quickly. Just a few of them here. They've got vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin K, iron, calcium, zinc, and much more, as they put it. So they've got tons of different important things. Everybody should be maxing out all those vitamins and minerals, and unfortunately, in today's day and age, we do miss a lot of those. So in that sense, these bars are great. How they're made, there are oats, peas, brown rice, vegan chocolate chips, I guess if they have chocolate chips in them, coconut, grape syrup, and flaxseed. All right, all good things, all natural. In that sense, it is a great choice. Not so great is, in my opinion, the price. Huel does a lot of good meal replacements, and a lot of them range from like $2 to $4 per meal. These bars, which they do not specify as a meal, it's just a healthy snack kind of situation. Per bar is $2.10. So, at least in my mind, when I'm thinking about like the actual value per dollar, These bars are not as good as their meal replacements, and they also aren't necessarily as good of flavor or price as a lot of other bars that you can get, though these are pretty healthy. All right, so I've said all the good about Huel and this bar in particular. I've said the price, which, kind of has some give and take. And now, time to try this thing out. Again, this one is the peanut butter. And I have previously tried, what was it again? The salted caramel and the raspberry white chocolate. Now, raspberry white chocolate was the first one I tried, and I was actually super interested in trying that one. It was a huge disappointment. How can you screw up peanut butter? Let's see. So it's about the same. All right. All three of these that I've had, all pretty much the same thing. Salted caramel, you'd think, oh, this is going to be caramel, good. White chocolate, going to be sweet, tasty. And, hold on, granted, not a lot of sugar in these either, so not being too sweet makes sense. Peanut butter, you'd think this would taste a whole lot like peanut butter, but it just kind of doesn't. All right? It's got just a hint of peanut butter in there, covered up by just powdery, grainy, mushy bar. All right, I don't know how else to describe it. This one is probably the best of the three that I've tried, if I'm being honest, but it's still not great. Can put it compared to the price of other things and their meals, if you're even considering it like that. It's kind of an overall miss, in my opinion, from Huel. It's not bad. I'm sure a lot of people do like them. Otherwise, they wouldn't have them. But in my opinion, if you're looking at the Huel brand, looking at their website and all that they have to offer, I love the hot and savories. Their meal replacements are good. These bars, they're cheap to try one if you're going to be doing a bundle. Might as well try to see what you think. But in my opinion, it is just not really worth it. And they do have a protein bar that I have not tried yet. I think that one has 20 grams of protein. This one only has 12 grams of protein, which I do different bars each of my lunches. Those ones have, I think, 9 grams, and a few others that I've tried are like in the 10 to 12 range as well. This one being also 12 grams of protein in the protein sense. It's not as good as, well, it is as good as some of those other brands, but taste-wise, it just doesn't compare at all, and price-wise, doesn't compare at all. Again, of course, it does offer the other things, all their vitamins, minerals, and all that good stuff that those other brands do lack. Once again, I want to give them full credit and full hatred at the same time, so that you guys can make an informed decision on if and when you guys decide to try out Huel, and if and when you want to try out these bars. So if you are going to try these bars, the raspberry white chocolate was a huge disappointment in my mind. Peanut butter is not too shabby, I guess. Salted caramel is a disappointment. I don't even know what I would try next, honestly. Chocolate orange, I know some people like that too. I never liked even what was supposed to be good chocolate orange candy, so I can't imagine I'd like this bar. Coffee caramel, I don't like coffee. Doesn't sound good to me. Chocolate doesn't sound too appealing. I'm not a big chocolate person. And those are the only other options. So, me personally, I am officially done with these Huel 3.0 bars. None of them are great. I'm sure I'm going to try the protein bars eventually, see if those are more worth it, considering 20 grams of protein is actually really good. But that is all I have to say about this bar. Huel, great. This bar, not great. If you guys decide to try them, I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.